Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a great Thursday. Welcome back to another morning of the Daily Dose. Um, it's the last day of February. It's the leap day. So hey, this might as well just take a leap into having a great day, finishing out the month super strong with whatever you're working on. But yeah, we'll hop right into the verse of the day. And that's gonna be Joshua 1, 6 through 9. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be strong, then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And again, that's just so important to keep with you all the time, because really, when we think about our purpose, we've been talking about that a little bit. When we think about that, God has a plan for us. That was the verse last week. But it's more so like it ain't just a plan. Like, it's not a suggestion for you to live out your purpose, right? It's a commandment. Like, if you have these gifts, you figured out your purpose, like, you have to do this, right? That's literally your purpose, to be on earth, right? And it's not, we don't get put on this earth to just do whatever we want to do, right? Or to just be here and just live, right? We have a purpose that we have to be accountable for. You know what I'm saying? When we die, right? So it's just something to think about for today. Now I hop right into the business topics for today, or the business topic. And that's going to be investing with your business. So you know that your business is a entity in itself, right? That's separate from you. So whenever you're saving money in your business, you should be managing it to the point to where it's not just going towards going back into your business, taxes and profit, right? You should be taking some of that money and investing it into other things as well, so your money can grow from your business and it be diverse, right? So that can be with anything. It could be stocks, it could be crypto, it could be real estate, or you can invest in other businesses that could complement, or it could be totally separate from your business. A key to investing in real estate with your business, no matter what you have, if you buy a building to house your business in, you can lease it out to other businesses as well. And then now you're making cash flow on top of having an office or a location for your business, right? So that's super important. Just something to think about as you are growing your business, as you are elevating your business. A good example of that is a guy in Rocky Mountain named Antonio Mitchell. He's a barber, bought a building to put his barbershop in, but he also has other businesses in his shopping center, right? So that's a primary example, and it's right off Sunset Avenue. And that's like a primary reason why you want to think about investing with your business, right? There's so many different ways that you can grow your business income outside of what your business does on a day to day. Anybody got any experience with, saying taking some of the money in their business and investing it elsewhere? Just want to make sure that we are thinking about those things, right? Because they're super important. And that's how you can really elevate your business and make you seem more attractable to receiving funds whenever you're looking for investments from either private lenders or from the bank. You have multiple streams of income just from your business, right? So think about that, and keep an eye on crypto as it's going, Bitcoin, and things like that. So we'll hop right into the self development topic of today, and that's going to be self discipline. a few things to help you with self-discipline is going to be creating a routine for yourself, eliminating distractions. Whatever it is you're trying to discipline yourself on is eliminating the distractions for that. Or you want to practice self-control, right? You want to, and the difference between self-control and self-discipline is like, okay, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna buy, or I'm not gonna eat processed food, right? That's something that you might tell yourself. But self-control is being at the actual store and making the decision to not buy the processed foods, right? So that's kind of the difference. And self-control comes first, but it helps to increase your self-discipline by not engaging in whatever activity. And also, you have to hold yourself accountable. You are the only person that can make yourself discipline, right? Who can increase or decrease your own self discipline. So you want to make sure you're holding yourself accountable. It's super, super important. Rewarding progress, and you want to make a decent reward for your progress. You don't want to make it counterintuitive to what your goal is. And what I mean by that is you don't want to be self disciplining yourself to uh like lose a certain amount of weight or whatever the case may be, and then go um eat crazy, you know what I'm saying, for like a couple of days, right? You want to have your reward in alignment with what you're doing so that it doesn't make you take a couple of steps back, right? Because those couple of steps back could put you in a steep slope and then you right back at square one when you first started. And then another key is to visualizing yourself being self-disciplined, right? Visualizing yourself making a decision to be better in whatever you're trying to discipline yourself in. And that'll help you make that decision once the moment arises. Anybody have any other tips or any other ways that helps them become or increase their self-discipline? Awesome. Awesome. So definitely make sure y'all checking or doing some of these just doing some of these activities because these will help you definitely increase your self-discipline. The will hot right into the Black History figure of the month. And like I said, I'll try to tie this person in with the verse of the day or the verse of the week so that we can kind of see that in action. And it's gonna be Frederick Douglass. You might have heard about him before, but I would say he's kind of popular, but a lot of people still don't know exactly what he did because he was in the early 1800s. That's the time period that he was in. But anyway, he freed himself after the second attempt trying to escape slavery. So he tried one time, failed, and tried again. That in itself is courageous, right? There are so many things that could happen to you for one, trying to escape slavery, and then two, actually doing it. So he did it while he was enslaved. One of his slave owners' wife was teaching him the alphabet, but wants to master caught his wife doing it. He forbid her from doing that ever again. So after he learned the alphabet, he taught himself how to read and write, just by paying attention to what other people were doing when he was out and things like that, which ultimately helped him to free himself. He was able to, get some fake IDs, get some fake documentation. He was able to hop on the railroad and escape. But the only way he could do that is by reading the signs and knowing where things were going. So that helped him. And that in itself is a huge testament because even to this day, we have unfortunately like uh literacy problems in our community, you know what I'm saying, in our schools right now, 2024, with everything that we got on social media, everything that we can do, all this technology, we still struggle with reading and writing in our community. And I'm saying that from a standpoint of actually seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we have eighth graders still reading and writing on like a third grade level. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. So that's just something. If you have kids, if you are around kids, if you know some kids, just make sure that they are um practicing that stuff because it's super important. But he also was, well, they call him orator. Now we would call that person a public speaker, but he would go and make speeches, right? He would go present in front of a lot of people, um, and talk to them about why things were so important. And the reason why he was so important in the 1800s because he was one of the few black people who could read, write, and public speak, right? So he was able to explain the things that were happening, and he was able to get more people onto the abolitionist movement, right? So he was just able to do a lot to help a lot of black people, and I'll definitely say just check some of his story out because he was able to do a lot and help a lot of people. But yeah, that'll um that'll wrap it up for today. If nobody got any comments or anything that we touched on earlier, um, but I hope everybody have a great Thursday. Just bang it out, finish out the month strong, finish out the week strong, and we'll be right back here tomorrow, 7 a.m.